Super exciting news from Tricer. We have the Tricer RP Bipod sitting in front of us. And we actually got to test it out in the field last couple days. A bunch of weird random shooting positions that simulate hunting stuff. And got Drew today here to walk through all the features on it. It is, I mean, arguably the best hunting bipod out there after what I've seen. So
that's what I'm going for. So this is the Tricer RP Bipod. It is what I call the most versatile bipod on the market. This bipod comes with a pick head, it comes with an Arca head, and it comes with a swivel stud to pick adapter. So it can go on any rifle out there. So long gone are the days of having to have 3 bipods for 3 different rifles. This one bipod will do it all. It comes with long legs, it comes with short legs, it comes with spiked feet and rubber feet.
you get all that included with it where, yeah, everything else you have to buy other bipods or fancy things to adapt to it. But give everything what they want in one package. And look at that.
It can do anything and everything. Any position. I have not found a position that it won't work in. And it just works so simply off of 2 buttons on each leg. So spread it out, you want to go 45 degrees forward. We come back, you go this way. You want to get a little bit taller right there.
Will be the lowest height you can go.
With the long legs?
With the long legs right now, yeah. So
8
that
inches.
position, that's 8 inches. Okay. And then you could obviously kick them way out if you wanted to. What's the highest position right now we could shoot? Like if I want to shoot, let's say kneeling right now.
30 inches.
30 inches.
So that's obviously 30 with 4 your rifle. So yeah, so you're right there. You go all the way up, right there. You be at 30 inches.
30 inches.
And it's, I mean, we saw yesterday we were setting up and we were on target and firing in less than 30 seconds from multiple positions because the bipod is just so versatile and so easy to manipulate. Everything is right here at the top. You've got a cant and a pan lever right here. If you want to make a little slight adjustment, it's right here. You just, turn that knob, bring it down a little bit. Go back here, hit your pan knob right here. It's just super easy to use.
One thing I really like too is the pan knob is obviously rekeyable. So if you want it in a vertical position or if you prefer it kicked off the side, you can pull it out, readjust it.
Yeah, right here. So you can just turn it wherever you want it.
I think that's like a hidden feature a lot of people kind of forget about. That's like, they get it in a certain spot, like, oh, I wish I could put it back vertical because you maybe have the tightening different setting, but you actually can rekey it and do all that. Having spike feet on there, I mean, everyone should use spike feet, but there is a time like, I go to the a rifle paid membership range a lot, and that's shooting off concrete. And sometimes the rubber feet actually works a little bit better, so you can swap over the feet if you need to. It's like well thought out.
Yeah, thanks, man. And it's all in one package, right? You get the long legs, the short legs, the Arca, the pick, swivel stud to pick adapter. I was just tired of having to have. I have all these different bipods, but I never had the right bipod in the field. And I wanted to create a bipod that just worked for every shooting position. And it took me 4 years to develop it. And I finally did it with the RP. And it truly is the most versatile bipod I've ever used. And the body count, it showed it this year. We've probably killed 10 plus animals off it this year from every position you can imagine. Downhill, uphill, across hill, sitting, kneeling, prone. It just does the trick. I haven't found a situation where I haven't been able to use it and make it work.
We talked about yesterday a little bit too, like a lot of difficulty is shooting extreme uphill angles or shooting extreme downhill angles we're trying to shoot across. And like that's why sometimes having the longer legs does pay off. Like sure, I'd like to shoot super low to the ground every single time, but we know hunting is not always just easy to use a short bipod. So you have versatile legs, long legs, short legs, all sorts of different options. What was the total weight?
So anywhere from 11 to 15 ounces, depending on the configuration.
Okay.
This configuration here, which is probably what most people are going to use, is 15 ounces. So for me, I use the short legs. I want to go to the range, maybe do some bench press shooting. But for me, for a hunting situation, 15 ounces is nothing. Like I said, I've been carrying around bipods forever that don't work, right? I've been carrying around really, really light ones that I couldn't use because they were too short. I've been carrying around really, really heavy ones that were too tall, so I couldn't use them. I think at 15 ounces, this thing pretty much crushes the competition for weight by probably almost a pound on most bipods out there that can do this stuff. Yeah. And it just gets it done.
Carbon fiber legs, adjustable. I think that was really cool too, how quick it is to adjust it. Like we're getting to a low position to a standing in, or not standing, kneeling down shooting position, just grabbing both of them, rocking them forward, slide them really quickly.
Done.
And it's super quick, and you can adjust to it really easily.
Yeah, and what I do too, like I had an antelope this year where I was down 8 inches, and then it came running towards me, and all of a sudden I was too low. So instead of having to adjust the legs, all I did is there's 4 positions here. I just clicked those, went up like that, and now I was high enough. So I mean, literally within, I didn't even get out of the rifle. I was just laying there. I reached forward, grabbed it, did each leg, and I was now high enough to make a shot on this antelope and put him down.
The one thing I like sometimes doing too is like if you have your bipod out like this and you adjust quickly a little bit of height, you can literally do one,
Yeah.
and then you can just take, with the rifle on, you don't have to adjust it really, but you can just take it and recant it back over.
Yep.
Or if you need to go up, you can move them around to just all sorts of infinite different configurations. So
The options literally are endless. That's what I like about this bipod, is it's so many bipods in one. I mean, there's
Yeah.
so many different positions and configurations you can do it with. And even shooting it yesterday, I had 3 different guys shooting the same position. Every single one of us used it a different way.
Use it differently.
And it was like, I created the bipod and I was like, wow, I didn't even think about doing it that way, and that works so well.
Yeah.
And honestly, the ease of use, these guys, it was the first time using it, and within 2 rounds, they were both just manipulating the SIG and doing all kinds of cool stuff with it.
Yeah, it's a super sweet product. I'm glad you finally came out with this guy, because it's going to be fun shooting a bunch of animals with it this fall. But yeah, available in the Go Hunt Gear Shop, like everything you have. So I appreciate the time, the innovation, the thought. I mean, it probably had a lot of headaches out in the field, like, I wish the bipod did this. And you're like, okay, I could make this. And here's your baby. That's going to be used in millions of different hunters across the world. So pretty sweet product. Appreciate the time. Comments, questions, drop them down below. And as always, pick it up and go in Gear Shop right now.